Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm bringing you the first of the pre-recorded videos on Sand River and Kink. I don't drink them too often, so if you hear me drinking that I apologise, but I've got about 6 videos to commentate back to back over the next couple hours, and I've got to do a lot of talking. So as well as me having a drink here, if my voice starts to go as you're watching these videos over the next coming weeks, it's because I'm doing them all back to back and I'm talking a lot and my voice just naturally starts to go. So if my voice starts sounding a little bit shitter over time, I apologise. So we'll start with this game. Again, Camp 150T. As I said, I apologise for the Camp 150T replays, but it's the only tier 9 tank I have, and we've been playing a lot of tier 9s. I will be buying another tier 9 tank just to switch things up for you soon when I get the silver. Don't worry about that. So I'm 2 with Tony, he's in this T30, we're on Sand River, and I'm going to come to this. I like to come here and hold down tanks, and the Camp 150T definitely fits that playstyle. They do have an artillery, which I do need to be wary of. And the good news is, they actually have a lot of their tanks have stayed on this side, which is really nice, because I could have used my mobility to go to the other side of the map, but I'd much rather fight here in my tank. So as long as most of the enemies are here, I'm happy to stay here. Get shot on the side of Dreadnought, and again, they have an artillery, he's over there, so when I come out quite wide away from the sand dune, that means I am making myself quite an arty target. Now, I believe Tony just set that guy on fire with his first shot, so that's always really nice, and it didn't look like he had a fire extinguisher. I do bounce off his side, I try to snap the shot in, and something to note here is a lot of our teams here fighting on this ridge line. That's good for a variety of reasons, just means that if any of the enemies try to push over to this sand dune, which is a viable tactic to fight back to people who come here, we've got plenty of support, and also I feel very comfortable here having a T-32 and Tony, or it might have been a Pershing, either way, or a Patton. Lots of American tanks, basically, is what I'm trying to get at, and American tanks on ridge lines are always really nice to have. Now, there's an Italian medium up at the back, which is quite annoying, because I want to look over this dude to shoot at. There's a VKB over it, but you see, I'm constantly keeping my eye on the Italian medium. Now, I know he's there, I'm going to keep my eye on him. It's important that I do not forget about him, because he will just shoot me in the ass. So I see the VKB sideways on. I'm going to pop over, get a nice easy shot in, and as soon as I shoot, look back at the Italian medium. VK's fired. Come back over. Shoot. And again, looking back at the Italian medium. I'm not forgetting that he's there, and that's quite important. You see, I'm even actually, thanks to my awareness, going to actually get a free shot into him. Now, going back for the VKB, and I'm about to drive over, I realise it's a VKB, so I load premium rounds. I think I'm overestimating that thing's armour. I'm pretty sure at this angle I could probably shoot through his upper plate with standard rounds, maybe. You guys will have to let me know. Just in my head, I think of the VKB as some immensely heavily armoured German monster. So I just load heat, even though I have 270 standard pen. So I probably think maybe would have been able to pen that with standard rounds. You guys let me know if any of you are more familiar with the VKB's armor model. Now, still a fairly close game, and there's an STRV over there. It's a tier 9 one, he's actually got decent armor. I can overmatch his side, but I cannot overmatch the front of him with my 105mm gun. And he's also got immensely well angled armor. So what I want to do is I want to get closer, because the closer you get to him, the easier he is to pan. Now as I'm moving, a Becky Lynch tank is going to shoot me in the side. Not the biggest deal. Now, I want to go hold down on the STRV. And also, I'm going to load hate. Why am I loading hate? Although I could overmatch his side, I can't overmatch his front, as I already stated. And hate gives you a better chance of penning angled armor. Like, it just deals with angled armor better. So, we're going to see is nice easy shot into the side, so I didn't need heat for that, but now he's going to look back at me. If I had a 122mm or higher gun, I could shoot straight at his gun or the lower plate and I'd be able to overmatch it. But I don't, so I need heat to pen this. Otherwise I'd just be auto-ricocheting, basically. And as I'm getting ready for the final shot, our Becky Lynch tank decides to stay true to her WWE heritage and just comes in and body slams the STRV, which I highly respect, and that gave me an idea of this game. So driving over, I'm looking at the Becky Lynch. I'm not really going to get a shot at her, so I'm mainly preparing myself for the E75 that's at the cap circle. He's going to come over, expose his lower plate for me, and I'm going to just let myself aim in because I've got the time to do so. Nice accurate shot. E75 comes back over, so again, nice easy shot. And now, watching that Becky Lynch tank on my team body slam the STRV, what's going to happen is, driving towards center map, where the Becky Lynch is, and I see that she's in the center of the map. Now, I'm above her, so I have a chance of jumping on top of her, and I'm getting quite excited at this point. I don't get to jump on people too often, but I see that our ST1 and our pattern is getting closer, so I'm like, shit, I can't slow down, I have to go for it before they get there first. And, yeah, that happened. Quite embarrassing, but thankfully the other two guys decided to join me, and I respect that. It only takes one man to show some courage to inspire those around him. Unfortunately, artillery gets the kill though, so the ST1 doesn't get it, but I fucked up, but at least I had a bit of fun with Tony, and it was quite funny. We had a laugh about it. And that's all the support in this game. 3,500 damage, most damage on both teams. Not much XP, but I had fun in that game, and that's all that matters. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.